Today, I am teaching you how to learn 100 words per day without the headache with my 2-step method. So let's dive into the step number 1. So the first step is to dive into the polysemy. So here, the polysemy is a fancy word that just means that a word has different meanings. So in French, we have a lot of words that have a polysemy aspect. But here, don't look at me crazy because you have the exact same thing in English. For example, the word fine. So the word fine means okay, but it can also mean that something is thin or that something is refined. Also, if you use the word fine to talk about someone, he is fine, she is fine, it means that this person is good looking. If you get a fine, you have to pay some money, and the list goes on. So here you see the polysemy, one word that has different meanings. So when you learn a new word, you want to make sure that you dive into the polysemy. So let's say you are learning about fruits and vegetables, and you learn how to translate the word banana. Okay? A banana in French is, yes, une banane. So you are learning une banane. Instead of stopping there, you want to dive into the polysemy of this word. Because trust me, 80% of the time, you will see that a word has different meanings. So banana can mean different things in French. So une banane obviously is the fruit, une banane. But une banane can also be a bain bag, or une banane can be a haircut, or une banane can mean that someone has a big smile on their face, d'accord? A big grin. Une banane can also be an insult. Yes, if I call you une banane, it's not a nice thing to say. So here you see, the fruit gives you so many different meanings. I am sure that you didn't know that this haircut was called une banane. Well, now you know. You're welcome. So now, instead of learning just one word, we know 5. So here I have a tip for you. You can easily find the polysemy of a word using the website Word Reference. The website will give you all the polysemy and all the different meanings for one word. So your ability to learn more vocabulary quicker will influence your fluency, because the more words you know, the more you can speak. So I have created for you a free masterclass where I teach you how to learn French fast from home. During this 1-hour training, we are also talking about vocabulary, how you can learn more vocabulary quickly, how you can organize yourself, what resources you should start using. I am really giving you a step-by-step strategy to learn French fast from home, even if you have a busy schedule. So if you are serious about improving your French, please watch this training. It is free. I will put the link in the description box down below. So now let's talk about the step number 2. So the step number 2 is to create an ecosystem. Let me explain. So here we want to keep working on that one word we've learned. Let's keep the word banane, une banane. So now we want to create an ecosystem around une banane. So here you want to look for expressions, idiomatic expressions, using the word banane. And here this is very important. This is really where the juice is, because French people use a lot of idiomatic expressions. And for you, being able to know and use idiomatic expressions, you will be able to instantly, okay, you hear me? Instantly sound more French and start speaking like French people do. So here, when we create this ecosystem, it simply means that we want to find expressions using the word we've learned. Banane. So here, let's have a look at the ecosystem of banane. To do so, once again, you can use the website Word Reference. I love this website, so let's dive into Word Reference and have a look at this ecosystem. So here with the word banane, we see that we have different expressions. For example, avoir la banane. Avoir la banane. To be happy, to have a smile all over your face. For example, j'ai la banane aujourd'hui. J'ai la banane aujourd'hui. Okay? Another expression, donner la banane. To give energy to someone, to put a smile on someone's face. For example, tu me donnes la banane. Tu me donnes la banane. Another expression we have, et des bananes. So here it is a quantity and a bit. Une peau de banane. Of course, you are learning une banane. Why aren't you learning banana peel? We stay in the ecosystem because now the word banane is a word you know. So please create the ecosystem. Learn words that are related to that one word you've learned before. Another expression is glisser sur une peau de banane. Glisser sur une peau de banane. So here you see the ecosystem. We go from one word and around we create an ecosystem of expressions. I really love this idea of ecosystem because one, you are learning idiomatic expressions. So now you start speaking like a French person. And two, it is super easy now for you to memorize those new expressions because you know they all revolve around a word you've learned before. So here, please start learning vocabulary like this. Something you will notice is some words, they don't really have a polysemy. They mean one thing and that's it. So that's okay. Have a look at the ecosystem. Can you multiply that word by 10? Can you do that? You probably can. Some word you will see the polysemy is crazy and the expression not so much. Here the idea is really for you to learn one word and multiply it by 10. And then you will have to learn only 10 words, multiply those 10 words by 10, and 10 by 10 is, yes, 100. So here you see how quickly you can really learn 100 words per day without the headache. Just focus on learning those 10 words, dive into the polysemy, and then create the ecosystem and you will have easily your 100 words per day. So to help you do so, I have created a worksheet where I help you go through the process of polysemy and ecosystem. You can download this worksheet on my website, myfrenchstory.com. Feel free to download the worksheet and make some photocopies, okay? It will really help you work on your vocabulary and expand your vocabulary. So if you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss anything. Now, I have another video here that I would love for you to watch. This video is a video where I teach you my 3-step strategy to learn French fast from home. So here, please watch this video if you would like to speed up the French learning process. That's it for me and I see you very soon in another video. Salut tout le monde!